Everybody's favorite train wreck, Sarah Palin, took an opportunity to draw attention back to herself and managed to find a way to play the victim after the horrific events in Tucson. Is Sarah Palin still relevant? Here are Pig and Sheep with their thoughts.
Of course she is. She's the Mama Grizzly who's going to win back the White House for God's people in 2012. She's fired up and ready to win for rich, white Christian men. Amen! Woo! Relevant? Well, I suppose she's relevant in as much as some people do still feel the consequences of things she says and does, but as far as whether she has anything useful or productive to add to any discussion, I'd say she's about as relevant as a broken C&C.
Well, that's what Pig and Sheep think. What are your thoughts? Email them to ovcomments@newsundies.com. Over the last few decades, media consolidation has repeatedly reduced the aperture through which we see the world. Clear Channel and a few vastly smaller players bought up nearly every radio signal worth a damn by the turn of the century. There are still some locally owned TV and radio stations out there, but few produce any substantial local programming. Now, NBC, which had already undergone a merger with Universal, has now climbed into bed with Comcast, one of the nation's largest cable TV providers. With each round of consolidation, jobs, points of view, and quality are lost as competition becomes less of a motivating force. Further, it becomes harder for consumers to vote with their feet, because all the available options are parody products. The only real option is to just walk away from it all. The approval of this merger makes a media entity which is vertically integrated in the extreme, answerable to, apparently, no one. Why don't they just put on the Hypnotoad and get it over with?
Got a garbage bag, it's individually wrapped.
Well, you just dropped the wrapping from the bag. The wrap of the bag came in. Now you're littering. Now I get my bag. It's bigger.
Maybe my bag can go in your bag. We can clean up everything.